All right, this is Alpine Comics. I don't have a haul, but I thought I'd highlight some Web of Spider-Man issues that seem to be heating up. I mean, this has been a cold run for a while, and some of the issues are heating up. So I'm just going to present a few. Some of these people have seen. So this is Web of Spider-Man 8, all black costume, cover by Charles Vess. I think this is heating up. Pretty classic cover. I don't have this in a newsstand, but I'm looking for it. Okay. The next one I have is 12. This is Web of Spider-Man and the Punisher. You can see the Punisher here. That seems to be heating up, and I also have the newsstand for this. So, trying to keep an eye out on some of these Web of Spider-Man issues. I think they're really, heating up, some of them. And then everybody's shown this. Okay, Web of Spider-Man 97. Of course, this is Night Watch. And it's come up a lot. It's what, $20, $30 now. I don't have the newsstand for this, so but a lot of people have shown this. It's heating up. Now this one is, I don't know how hot it is, but this is Web of Spider 100. Supposedly has a Night Watch appearance in it. Enemy of my enemy. This book though is driving me crazy. I must have looked at, I have this book. Like 3 or 4 copies of this. But I must have looked at 100 copies through bins over the years, and I've yet to find a newsstand. It does exist. I saw it on eBay, but this book has, the newsstand version of this has eluded me. I think it's one of the lower print run newsstand issues. It just doesn't seem to be out there. Tons of direct market, but newsstand, nope. And then we have, of course, I always think people are looking for these. The Maximum Carnage crossover, Web of Spider-Man 101. It's a popular series. It's a very big 14-part crossover. Goes through all the titles in Spider-Man Unlimited. So there's 101. And there's the newsstand. And then there's 102, part 6. And there's Web of Spider-Man 103, part 10. So these are always, people are always looking for these. And wish I had the newsstand for 102 and 103. Now this book is, of course, the first clone Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man 118. It's been heating up. People were looking for this book. Okay, I also have Web of Spider-Man 118 newsstand. And then here's the really tough one. This is Web of Spider-Man 118, blank UPC. This is a second print. Now, before you say this is a misprint, I believe this was in a box set with the Clone of Spider-Man books, with the other books that crossed over in Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man. So I think this book came out of a box set. That's why it has a blank UPC, because the UPC was in the box that the other books came in. Really hard to find. I've seen this one time and I bought it. I didn't know what it was at first. But of all the 3, even the newsstand, this is probably the hardest. Now this last book I'm going to do, people are starting to show. And this is Web of Spider-Man 125. What this is the first, because I looked it up to make sure. This is the first appearance of Phil Urich. Now he would go on to become the new Green Goblin. And this would be the good Green Goblin. And he would have his own 13-issue series, the Green Goblin, which at the end, he quits being the Green Goblin. But this is the first Phil Urich and the first new Green Goblin, and you could say the first heroic Green Goblin. Now this is the cover people are showing, and this the direct edition says 12521. Wait a minute. Shouldn't it be 12511? Yes. This is 12511. This is Web of Spider-Man 125. No hologram, direct edition. Now, dealers had a choice whether to buy this one or this one. Most people ordered this one because of the hologram, and that's what most collectors wanted. So this was not ordered very heavily. This has probably got a 20-to-1 ratio. It's a cheaper new cover, $2.95 versus $3.95. See a lot more of these than I do of these. And the interesting part is that the newsstand of Web of Spider-Man 125 also does not have the hologram. Don't think they made a newsstand with a hologram. I just believe they made the $2.95 cover. Of the three of them, I would say that one's the hardest, and then this one, and then that one's more of those than any of them. So there's actually 3 Web of Spider-Man 125s, newsstand and 2 direct editions. So, you know, those are heating up. I thought I'd show, some Web of Spider-Man. For a long time, this series has been dead, cold, but it seems to be heating up. So I see these in a lot of people's videos, so I thought I'd show some. And then I would show the 118 and the 125. You know, all the covers out there available. Well, that's my video. It's just a quick one. Thanks for watching. I'm almost at 50 subscribers. I can't believe it. But y'all been great. Thanks for watching. Happy hunting. And this is my Web of Spider-Man broadcast out.